Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer Roberts. This is True Divine, my new channel. Today I'm going to be reading for Cancer for January 2020. This reading really had me like, shocked, because it didn't feel the feelings I was getting from this reading. For whoever it resonates with, it even you don't feel like you right now. So Cancer, there was this position, this situation that happened for you that really flipped you around, like you were in a tailspin, in that this nasty immature gossip, this nasty immature behavior came to your attention, and whatever you were putting your love, emotions, physical work into before then, it was as if that was just enough. It was like a light switch went on and you were that, whoa, this far and no more. You moved away with not so much as a word as to why you were leaving. You just left whatever position, relationship, situation you were in. That was it for you. And you went on this tangent, very successful tangent, to say the least, in that you got focused, and your focus was on bringing in your own karma. You know, you were going to show everybody who was boss. You were going to show them what you were capable of. I'm hearing in your eyes that you're not just this kind-hearted, put up with anything soul. You were going to show them what you were really capable of, and you did, in that you went down on this focused tunnel, this focused path of looking for prosperity. And really, you did. You created material prosperity. You've created opportunities that are going to either have come up for you or are coming up for you, where you have real material prospects of abundance, security and sustainability, which is a great thing in itself. But it's either started to happen or coming up into the end of the month of January. You are starting to have this little knock from the inner self, this little prod from inner self to say, you still haven't dealt with this though. It's still niggling here, still festering here. You can't ignore it forever. You know, that kind of, and you try as you may, and you try very, very well, because, you know, you're creating great sustainability and abundance in the mission to ignore this little prod and poke. But ultimately, I would guide you to deal with it. You have the gorgeous star card coming in here. And to me, the star card is a beautiful card, and it's a beautiful depiction of a divine feminine energy pouring the two jugs. But for me, it's more than that. I see the star card as this gorgeous divine feminine energy, but covered in scars, bruises, stretch marks, because she wouldn't know how to do what she does so well in creating healing, hope, nurturing, wish fulfillment, you know, if she hadn't been through the harsh life lessons that would teach her how to do that so well. So to me, we need to remember that when we look in the star card, that, you know, it's because she knows how to feel her way through the pains, feel her way through labour pains, through creativity pains, you know, whatever the pains might be, the hurts might be, she knows how to, people might say I'm weird, but in a weird way, enjoy it. Have an absolute knowing that she's capable of transmuting the pain, the hurt, into energy that can create newness, that can create hope and wish fulfillment. So she can enjoy the process almost of breathing through the different breaths to get her through the different types of pains, the different types of memories. And that's what you're being called to do from your inner self. And I would guide you to do that. I would also guide you that it might be that you've focused on anything else but this for so long, at any cost, that it might be that you're frightened that if you do start, that you're going to spiral out of control into emotional turmoil. And you're not. Don't forget that whatever labels anybody else put on you, you are the most compassionate, intuitive, from what I'm seeing on the board, level-headed, especially emotionally mature soul, person, being, man, woman. And you have the absolute capability. You just forgot. You have the absolute capability to feel your way through this star moment, to feel your way through whatever position, situation or person put you in this flip that, yes, has done you so much good. It's actually shown you that you're capable of something you hadn't dreamt of before, that you've got a whole new aspect of self now to use and enjoy, and help sustain you and create opportunities for new experiences, because the money's there to do so, or the home's there to do so. But just remember who you were before as well, in that you are emotionally mature. You're an advanced soul in this kind of thing. And I would also guide you to not feel like you, maybe the feelings will crop up that you want to go back to this person, situation, position and say, hold on a minute, I've thought about this, I've shown you who's boss, I've shown you what I'm capable of doing, now I've thought about this and it really wasn't on, it really was not fair. You're not going to get anything from that. You're not going to gain anything from that, because these people that were involved, person that was involved, aren't emotionally mature enough to even get what you're saying. It's a different level. But know that you're supported with the Star card and then the Temperance card, the Alchemist, being able to transmute any hurts, pains, and process them through and make them into something that is even more sustainable for you, that helps you on your way, even in this new avenue of your life with this prosperity drive. And then the Death card coming in to show that you are absolutely capable of literally setting a flame to this past hurt, to this past situation, and watching it go into dust, into fertilizer in your inner grounds, making even more space for new creativity, new possibilities, new areas of expansion, because you have the room to do it. If you can do this, Cancer, if you can go through this process, not only have you shown people who is boss in a very surprising way regarding prosperity, you've then gone on, hey baby, you've then gone on to, come here. Hi. If you can sit. Okay, sorry. You've then gone on to remember who you were beforehand also. So you have this expansion, this leveling up going on. So if you ever did want to show anybody who was boss, then you're going to do it on both aspects. You're going to surprise people on both aspects. And you're bringing in with doing this work, you're bringing in your own karma. You're bringing in a higher level of wisdom, a higher level of passion. And actually, by the end of this, you are magnetized. You are sensual. You are full of passionate fire for your new goals, your new destiny, your new proposals for your own life. It really is a very impressive reading. And so there will be this opportunity where, you know, the situation may come up again because, you know, see, you're doing so well, you've confused these people so much or this person so much because you just have not acted the way they would have predicted at all, and you've gone on to just do such major things in such a short space of time. That is up to you. If you give the second chance, I'm not seeing that on the board, on the table. I'm seeing you being very discerning, full of wisdom, and able to say with such grace and such poise, bye-bye, because it just does not serve you. You know it's got nothing to give you. There's nothing there for you. There's nothing fertile for you there anymore. In doing this, you then go on to your environment, continuing, because of the hard work you've put in, continuing to show this huge amount of abundance and physical sustainability coming in, material sustainability and security coming in, with even more ideas for even more fruitfulness on the back of the thing you've done before, of the project you've completed before. So there's this real, you've set something in motion, Cancer, that is going to keep going for you, that's going to keep manifesting for you. Another 10 of Pentacles, so that's 2 you have now. So, you know, your ending cycles and beginning cycles, project after project is just rolling off. The Star card yet again, so we have 2 Star cards. Also, there's just the doubling up, the Sun card coming out, and the Queen of Pentacles. So you really have, actually, if you wanted to do anything, Cancer, once you've gone through this process, because you might not be ready to do it yet, send these people a thank you card. Send this person a thank you card, because they were the catalyst to set you aflame, to set you on your new passionate ventures, to show you, to get you to show you how capable you are, how resourceful you are, how sensual, sexy you are. Because with all of this abundance coming in and all of this capability being proven to yourself, you're feeling good, you're feeling on fire, you're feeling sensual, you're feeling, you're like a magnet for people. And so, you know, there will be those that come back in and try and creep back in, but you're so discerning, you're so knowledgeable, you're full of wisdom, because not only do you have all of this new prosperity and a new business-like mindset, you also have gone back and remembered who you are, and that being the Queen of Cups, emotionally mature, full of compassion and nurture, but she knows who to nurture, who to show compassion to, and most importantly, she knows to nurture self most of all and show compassion to self most of all. You've come in complete unity. The only thing I would say is take some time out to just be, to enjoy your sensuality, to enjoy your playfulness that's coming through once all of this dust settles down. Don't think you've got to make too many decisions too quickly. There's just good news following you around after all of this inner work is done. The temptation would be is to, you're seeing such good results, Cancer, such shocking results in a fabulous way, of being so good at making this prosperity and creating these projects, these things, these items, that it might be a little bit tempting to go on overload, to go on burnout, and to sort of, after doing this inner work, flip back a little bit again into this focus on prosperity, when that's not needed. You've planted such wonderful seeds at the right time, in the right way, that there's sustainability there, there's growth there, there's passive income there, there's possibilities for you to see other ways of growing that even more so, without ignoring self and ignoring your own waters within, you know, not just focusing on the physical material, but having time for your feelings, having time to play, having time to laugh, having time to have fun, even having time to cry, to release all of this pent-up energy. Crying doesn't have to be sad all of the time. Sometimes I cry when I'm so happy. You know, I cry because it's like anything that's sort of pent up. Tears are a really great way of releasing that sometimes. You know, it's like a tap. You know, you turn it on a tiny bit, and there's like this build up where sometimes the tap can rattle a little bit, but then you let the faucet go and it just flows out, and the tap's very happy. So I'm not equating you to a tap. It was a silly thing. So I don't know who I'm speaking to here, but you know, you truly have brought it out of the park. I would ignore, if you were wanting my advice, I would ignore anybody creeping back from this past situation or position. There's nothing there for you from what I can see, but that's your choice, of course. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. Be kind to yourself, Cancer. You have done such an amazing turnabout. Take time out to rest. Much love, and be whole. If you would like a reading with me, if there's anything I picked up on here that you would like me to delve deeper into, or completely fresh situations, that you want me to look into, then just then just drop me a message. I have all of my contact details in the Dropbox below. We have the website up and running. We will be changing it around a little bit here and there. There will be products coming up eventually, but the gist of it's there. You can get in touch, you can pay for a reading, you can pay for any energy work you would like to have done. I also work with your own energy, help you learn about your own energy, to direct your own energy and feel more empowered in the use of your own energy. Lots of energy. So much love again. Be whole and be balanced, Cancer.